let's move on to pick'em game number 2. And we'll go to Class B2. Start with top-ranked Seiling Wildcats, who ended their season by a score of 50-0 in the first round. The Wildcats will host Coyle, who went on the road and defeated Conan 42-18 last week. Sean Meek, who wins in Seiling on Friday?
Oh yeah, Sealing's become a monster in Class B, Division Two. Coach Manuel Sealing just has good teams every year. They blanked Strother last week, pitched a shutout in the first round. I just think Sealing's too much, so I'm going to go with Coach Manuel and the Wildcats at home to get it done.
Mark?
Yeah, Coyle's had a pretty good season. They played a tough schedule. They had Tipton in the non-district portion, and so Coach Cooper's team has been pretty good this year. But I like Seiling. That's we're going to see some really good games in this class, I think, on down the road when some of these teams start meeting up in the semifinals and finals. But I think that the Wildcats are going to advance this week.
Shaq?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to roll with Seiling. I got to watch them up close and personal last year. We hosted their semifinal game. Football's a big deal in Seiling. Athletics is a big deal in Seiling. I mean, they're strength conditioning coach. They lift their kids. I mean, they're doing it the right way. I mean, when they get off the bus, they generally look different than whoever it is they're getting ready to play. So I'll have a hard time betting against them in any of the next 3 games.
Coach Elbert?
I actually went out to Pond Creek and watched scrimmages. We'd scrimmage on Thursday, and there was a good scrimmage at Pond Creek on Friday night. And Coyle was one of those teams, and got to watch them up close. And I was impressed with their speed. I was impressed with how hard their kids play. And they've had a really good run, but not that good. They've had a great season, but Coach Manuel and Seiling, those dudes are tough. So I'm going with Seiling.
Jacob?
Yeah, Coyle's had a good year. Coyle is somebody that I've been paying attention to this season. We've got to pick a few of their games all year long, and they've been competitive every game. They got some playmakers, but they're running into a brick wall Friday night in Seiling. There's no better way to put it. Sealing's outscored their opponents 562 to 152. So, and they have played some good teams along the way too, and they've won games against the best teams they've played in dominant fashion. I look back at that O'Keene game and some other games early this season. And so Sealing's lines and depth are the separator. They're tough. They're a tough football team, and toughness carries them a long ways. That and home field advantage, I got them a 22-point favorite, and I think they cover and win 44-20.
Entire panel taking the Wildcats. If the Wildcats do prevail in that matchup, they will face the winner of Cherokee Surreal game in the Class B2 semifinals next week.